Hey Aquarius, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my cross watchers. Nice. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. The message could be for you. Feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind, these are general and timeless readings. Everything that you need to access is down below in the description box. Website link, Instagram handle, all that good stuff. Never give your power right over to these readings. You're in full control of your own life choices and decisions. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've just been here and supported the channel. And let's go ahead and dive in. In the midst of all this is this seed. It feels almost like in the midst of some kind of chaos or some kind of process that's been kind of emotional. I don't like this combination because it's like weird. I don't know if you've had someone mocking you or laughing at you or making fun of you. It's like weird. That could have been someone that was like close to you in your life. You could have felt made fun of, or someone was like cruelly laughing at you when you were going through something, and it was like if you were emotional or something. It's a weird energy with this, because when you were going through something hard or maybe emotional, there was someone that was like almost laughing at your pain. And whoa, we have this very strong religious vibe right here. The temple, and we have the prayer. That's interesting. And then on the bottom there we have the one. Oh my gosh, I have so much to get into with that. Let's see. So, this person, you stay cautious of them. Some of you guys too. This person will kind of shift on you. Sometimes they like want to laugh with you, and then when things come up, like if you go through something really hard, this person would almost like have a little smile or something that they're glad that you are hurt, or that something hurts you. Stay away from that person, okay? Even if they try to come back and pretend like they're close, you can forget, and people won't believe me because it's almost like you have like a bit of an amnesia with dealing with this type of person. And if they all of a sudden shift into being emotionally affectionate because of the power shift, which is very popular right now because of the whole Pluto retrograde that's playing out. It's only for like another month. Pluto will go direct in October, thank goodness, but it's these power dynamics. And so you'll hear this person like laughing, and it's when they feel like you're hurting, or it's like, you cannot be emotionally vulnerable around this person because they're cruel. All right, there's the Five of Cups in the reverse. Almost like I wouldn't worry about it at all. There's the Ten of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. There's been someone that has been like, there's no other word, just cruel. Really cruel. There's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like they have a weird like scoffing, or what are those other words? Oh shiz, there's Justice. Okay, so you've been dealing with, it could have been a bully or someone who was like mean. Some of you guys, it was like a mean girl, you know? This is like your Regina George in real life. There's all the emotions and stuff like that. There's the Six of Cups. You could have looked back to the past and you've been dealing with regrets, something about this person. Either you were kind to them you could have helped them out if they had even used fake tears or something like that to kind of pull you in. Or if some of you guys, it was a Hoover, that could have been one part, but it's like that could have been, you're trying to just maybe cut your losses at this time and just move through the regrets. Because I can see through the retrogrades, you're starting to connect the dots, how something is like, has affected where you're sitting right now. And it was from a person that you could have connected with that could have done something to maybe betray you. You're sitting in this right side of justice, which could be that karma is balancing out, and you may even have to just take accountability. I try to do that in general. I'm not saying that always is the case. I'm just saying, like, if self-evaluate, and if you're dealing with challenging people in any way, the universe will show you what it needs to show you about lessons from your past. And basically that it can be, you know, there's like that song that's nobody's at fault or something along those lines. It's just pretty much figuring out traumatized people or people that are hurt and how they're doing certain things, and then how that affects you and how you show up in the world. And that's where your self accountability is. And as long as you just allow everything to balance out karmic wise, you'll move through this, and on the other side will be all this abundance. Okay, that's a connection I would probably stay separated from. I might not give so much emotionally to this person, especially if they have abused it in any way. That's probably someone I would stay disconnected from. Yeah, there's the Lovers in the reverse. My only issue with this is, let's say this is a person that is in a relationship or a partnership, and dang it, I hate when it's not straight. Drives me crazy when I look back at it. Yeah, I just kicked it again. Okay. So here's my thing. Some of you guys, this is a person who is in a relationship or is married. And you need to be cautious of people that this person is aligned with, that they will almost use to hook you and pull you back in. Because that's a very real thing too, and trust me, it's not enjoyable, because it will halt your progress. Or this person maybe there are blockages in travel, whatever they are, but there's the Tower. I mean, it's inevitable, because it's like, this person may be a little bit uncomfortable with what you know, because the Justice is here, okay? And it's either talking about legal stuff, but if it's not there, it could just be your energy. Okay, I know you're not an air sign, but it's your cousin sign, so I'm just gonna say it. If that's not another person that is here, it totally could be that all this truth that you are sitting in, because you could just have access to information, or I mean, sometimes the Queen of Pentacles is representing a mother. If not your own mother, it could be another person you're dealing with that is a mother. And you have karma that is in the process of balancing out, whether it's lessons you need to learn, but in general, it's like, I wouldn't worry too much about if this person has done something to you on purpose, because they wanted to either stop you from growing, and it could have been a very deliberate thing, that all these really messed up things happen that you probably can't even really vocalize or talk about fully, unless it's in a very safe container. But it's like, it's been pretty intense, whatever this person could have done. And it was just, I wouldn't get too hung up. I know it's easier said than done, but don't get too jammed up in the emotions of the regret or realizing a mistake you made. That will haunt you, okay? Like, So try to make peace with it as much as possible, whatever forgiveness. More than anything, if you can't forgive this person, just forgive yourself for whatever, don't beat yourself up for like falling into certain things, okay? Be gentle with yourself as much as possible. But you're gonna see this person, if you are dealing with them current time, or they do try to come back in, because retrogrades will always bring people back from the past. It's like the truths you speak, they are not going to cause the most positive reaction from this person, okay? And so, but that's why I was saying, I wouldn't get too hung up on the past mistakes that were made. Try to let it go. Again, I know it's easier said than done. Grieve what you need to grieve, have a good cry, and then move yourself, okay? It looks like you have something incredibly positive growing on this side of things. This could be an exchange here with the Six of Pentacles, and it looks like it could get you to some kind of state where it's gonna at least give you stability, so that once you're in this space, it'll be a lot more challenging for you to be hoovered, because it almost feels like if this Queen of Pentacles for a long time, it's like they're almost out of balance, because either in their health or their money, it could be that it's manifesting as like greed or jealousy, but it's because they could have taken things more from a codependent approach. Or what was I gonna say? If this person took a path in their life that they thought was it's almost like they put money and material things as a priority over inner growth. And now it's manifested where they are, and you have to be cautious of this person, because they will try to utilize whatever stability that they do have, if it's monetary wealth, or even just like whatever stability they have, they will try to use that as a hoover. And it's really intense, especially mothers, when they don't provide safe containers for you to grow up in. It's like you can almost have a pattern throughout your life of not like jumping from place to place, always being on the move, because it like manifests energetically as that you never had that safety in this container. It's a very popular Aquarius theme. So it might be that it's time for you to grow. If there's something here that it has some growth opportunity for you, that's why I was saying the disconnection is naturally going to happen. Let those happen, because certain people are not aligned right now with where you're at in your life, because you might be working, especially right now, this is self-mastery. So your mastery might be right now just getting balance. Okay, and it starts with your body. So work on whatever balance you need to get back on track with moderation, getting even balance within your muscles, your diet. Start with there, and you will see that it manifests on the external very clearly. It is pretty incredible, and that will be the natural process of you moving into this. Okay, it's super freaking good. And in this position, the towers are inevitable here, the separations that are going to happen, but it's almost like certain people are going to go through their lessons. I wouldn't get too caught up in trying to teach people anything, and just, kind of focus on this area of your life, focus on your health, where you need to create more stability for yourself, safety, security, because that's where you're going to thrive at all. So that's where you need to just like focus on your growth. And in that, it's almost like the universe wants you kind of sitting here, because there is a tower that's coming. Oh, that's what it is. Oh my gosh. This is almost like got a Hanged Man feel to it. Because it's like, oh no, I hate to do that and do a cliffhanger, but yes, this almost has a feel of they won't see something coming. It's got kind of a feeling to that. Anyway, let me dive into the extended Aquarius. Not to drive you guys crazy. I never do that, so I'm just gonna go with it. But yeah, if you guys want to join me in the extended, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link. I'll see you over there. But Aquarius, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best. See you in the next reading. Take care.